All right, good morning, my people. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Let's get this started. So, first things first, because the dollar is impacting so much these days, we want to take a closer look at it, or like a relook, to figure out where we're at before we look at anything else. Move some of the FUD. So, yesterday, on this London session, we did the same thing. We watched, we took a look at the US dollar to figure out where it's going, what's happening, where it's at. And here's the thing. That's also when we drew these key levels. So the pink levels or the pink striped lines are weekly key levels. The baby blue striped lines are daily key levels. And first thing I see here is that this baby blue level can be removed because they are basically confluent. Perfect. All right, so what I want to say is this. I've been looking at this a little bit, and here's the thing. Dollar looks like it wants to drop down from here. It created this new high, low and high. So it broke these lows, basically swept liquidity. And remember, I'm on a daily time frame, so we're talking on a big perspective now. All this here that you see from here, all this is this year. This is previous year. All this here is when the interest rates were going up like crazy. The interest rates hiking, and since then, what has happened? We dropped down, of course, and that's basically when the interest rates started to stabilize more, and then we came here to the level where we're basically consolidating. We have created new lower lows, but there's no major direction changes or bias. So we created this lower low here on this key level, and we bounced off, created a new higher high. So this pump here has been significant, and basically it's, even though the interest rates haven't been increased so much, at least maybe with 25 or 50 basis points since July, I don't remember exactly, but here's the thing. Markets were expecting the interest rates to turn, to start going negative, which would send the dollar down. And because those expectations wasn't met, of course, the US dollar started to pump. Now, where are we? We are on top of this key level here, this weekly key level, where the market respects very, very well. We are exactly hitting that key level right now. So my predictions from here is actually that we will tap into this order block up here. We will bounce up from this, maybe do a little wick out, bounce up, and from there, I see the dollar crashing. It has to soon, because there's just too much US dollars in the world, and the need of US dollars is getting less and less and less. All right, so that's it. So as I said, we are at this key level now, very important level. We want to see how market respects it. I could guess a wick out that would look something like this or this. I would more say the second option. So it really wicks out weak hands and start moving where it's supposed to move. Remember, market needs fuel to move, and fuel is liquidity, so it always targets the liquidity. That is that for US dollars. Now we'll see how it respects this bottom, right? This is why I'm not stressing into gold, because I see gold is pumping, but I don't want to. I'm definitely not jumping into a buy on gold, because when we are so close to a key level, it means that you can expect that market will bounce up from here, and which means, of course, that gold and eurusd and all of them will turn. So that's that. With that said, let's look at eurusd quickly. I want to see where we're at, if we got a possible silver bullet trade here. where we at? Last session, boom. All right, let's extend this a little bit. Okay, move this. All right, cool. So all liquidity is down here. This is the liquidity the market needs to balance, and the night's liquidity from the Asian session is here. Wait, let's do like this. Just to make it very, very simple. Take Asian low, must be here, boom, and Asian high, which is here. This here is the previous session. We have taken topside liquidity now. And now when the dollar has hit its bottom basically on the swing, we will see if market now turns and starts the distribution. So this is basically the last, the liquidity grab, the top liquidity that's being taken. Everybody that was pushing down, that was selling from here, all the stop losses being taken. And in the distribution phase, when market starts moving inward, the structure, that is where we want to catch sell. And we will look for the change of character here on a 1 minute and 5 minute and 1 minute time frame. And as soon as we get it, we can look for that fair value gap that we need to enter a nice sell here. Minute, change of character. 5 minute is not there. 5 minute would be all the way down here actually. So we go for the 1 minute. That is on euro, by the way. Guys, sorry, I have to check. Hey, what's up, Thomas, Richard, Liz, Mette? I hope you guys doing fantastic. Good morning. Love to see you guys on the stream. Has become a real family morning here with our morning coffees and the markets and the charts. Speaking of coffee, had to take a sip. All right, so liquidity has been taken out. We look for market to start its distribution phase. By the way, if you wonder what I'm talking about, it's ICT concepts. I'm actually in the making of videos about it. I did one. The sound came out not so good, so I had to redo the whole video. So hopefully I get it done this week. I have a video series of 3 coming that I'm going to update the academy on. If you've been in the advanced section, then you know that I have made, I think it's 3 parts now on liquidity, and the 4th part is on its way, and that is what I'm talking about now. Accumulation phase. This is the accumulation phase. Then we have the manipulation phase, is this here, where liquidity is taken out. And then we have the distribution phase, where market moves into its structure to take opposing liquidity. Here's the opposing liquidity, all right? Sometimes that opposing liquidity is enough with hitting this order block. So what we're looking for now is the change of character on the 1 minute, which is basically happening now, and then the pullback to enter on this distribution phase, which correlates perfectly with our situation with the US dollar, because if the US dollar, yeah, is turning bullish now, then it's perfect. It's just perfect. By the way, if anybody didn't understand what I said there quickly, of course, as always, Euro-USD moves in reverse with the US dollar. So if US dollar pumps, then the Euro-USD drops, which is perfect in our situation here. So let's see if we can catch a nice little silver bullet. All right, cool. So look, this is what it is now, okay? We have our first cell that is formed. Wait, let me do like this so it gets clear. Here, boom, boom, fair value gap, boom. is. This is the trade. Almost 4 pips stop loss. So quick little scalp. We're targeting this order block here. So entry, I will say to you when the entry is, because it's basically very soon. So we need the market to pull back a little bit into our entry zone. Let's see if we can get in this trade and get out of it during this session. But come on, give us a little pullback. We needed to pull back to at least 1.0687. Yep, there it is. I entered with my first position. I have 4 positions. This was my first one. And now look how the pullback is looking. If it wants to go a little bit deeper, boom, enter with more positions. Stop loss. Normally, I put it, oh shit. Okay, guys, we are already out of the market. And that was a big ass wick out. I'm gonna be honest with you. So this here was a crazy liquidity grab if market doesn't start to pump here. I would almost say re-enter. The crazy thing is I didn't even have time to put my stop loss on this one. So I actually didn't get wicked out. So let's see, I've actually put it now. So market moves there again. Then I'm out. Man, maybe I was crazy lucky here and didn't get stopped out. I have put my stop losses at 1.06915. Snap, man, that wick was not nice. That was stop losses, they are set. Let's see if this trade can run in our favor. Did anybody get wicked out on this trade? Who's in the trade and who got wicked out? Yeah, Thomas, same here, man. I don't know if you hear my voice, man. The weather is shifting hardcore here in Spain, so, and it shifted so fast, so it came like a shock, you know. Temperature dropped from 35 degrees Celsius down to 18, 19 degrees in one day. What do we have here? And guys, I love this. Thomas and Drip is not here on the live right now, but I love that you guys sharing charts. Please keep doing it. And it's the best way to learn, also to get feedback on your charts, and you might make me alert on something that I didn't see in the markets. All right, so I love this. We have GBP GJ basically. Change of character. All right, cool, interesting. I've started to look at GJ more and more lately since you put my attention on it, but normally I have almost never traded it before. To react, we got wicked out. Oh, sorry for that, man. Wicked out by the cold, exactly. Yeah, we'll see. Did everybody get wicked out? Wasn't in, alright, cool. Yeah, it was a fast thing. If market comes in here again, then I would re-enter. I mean, me personally, I'm gonna scale in. thing is, the trade is a very small trade. It's 7 pip take profit. It's almost 4 pip stop loss. Yeah, it is a 4 pip stop loss. Boom, here. So it's a perfect setup. Here into the order block. Good. What's happening on the 5 minute? Yeah, and this is also the change of character. Let's see if it happens. Interesting. Either way, it's bound to come and sweep liquidity here. We got all the buy side liquidity, all the sell side liquidity here, and plus these fair value gaps needs to be taken. How's our trade doing? Back to entry. I want to see it come into the red zone. I want to see it actually move into the red zone and take some of the liquidity in this wick here. Then I will definitely scale in, because of course I want to buy it cheaper than or sell it cheaper than I already sold it before. Let's do like this. I'm gonna monitor it here on my other screen. In the meantime, let's look at some other pairs. Just do like this. GBP-USD, what is GBP-USD doing? Back to the 5 minute, even the 50 minute. We have an uptrend all the way. So EURUSD, GBP-USD moved very similarly. EURUSD just a little bit more choppy. Boom. Okay, so all the liquidity is down here. Buy side liquidity is basically already taken. And we're looking for the sell side liquidity. By the way, we can do like this to mark out the silver bullet session. Boom, there it is. EURUSD, same thing. So we know where we started. And on the 5 minute. No. Very, like you see, very choppy, very tight. No fair value gaps, no imbalances. No nothing, no order blocks, no nothing. All this here is an order block, I would say. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. We actually had a really nice one on the on GBP-USD. Fuck. We were focused on EURUSD, this one, and it wouldn't even have wicked us out. We had a perfect fair value gap here from this order block, this one and this one. And you see market tapped in perfectly and it's moving in the right direction. All good. EURUSD is moving right now. Just want to have as many as possible on the train when we're doing this. Those wick outs, not very often, but it happened to us today. Boom. Here, if it comes back, and here's the sell. Here is the sell. And you know me, I'm always targeting 1 to 2. Not always, but that's my starting point, so to say. In this case here, I'm actually targeting all the liquidity down here. It's too much choppiness. Market needs to come back to this accumulation that has been this here is accumulation. So we'll see how it moves. But first we need to get the entry. Right now it's not happening. EURUSD looks like it wants to come back in there, play with us. Let's take a quick look at Dow Jones. See what it got for us this morning. Boom. Session start. Where are we? Dow Jones. We had a US 30, call it whatever you want to call it, but we had a lot of volatility yesterday. Look at this, 1 hour. Asian session started here, same take, just ranging, accumulating. All this here. Asian low there is accumulation. So we want to see how market respects this area. Normally what happens in these situations is that we will see a wick out, back to the power of three. What I was talking about yesterday, accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. So we get the manipulation, a wick out, and then boom, distribution. Or it can be in the opposite direction, in this direction also. Take sell side liquidity, manipulation, and then distribution. It's very choppy right now, so yeah, US 30 is nothing for us right now. It's too choppy. We need we want to have markets with clear directions, or at least somewhat clear directions. Eurusd is also choppy, even though we're in it. This is the one we missed, unfortunately. I so wish it to come back because this setup looks so juicy and nice. But, yeah, man. You cannot catch them all, right? GJ. All right, cool. Let's take a look at GJ. Boom, there you are. Let's look at this. I have to take this from a much bigger time frame because I haven't looked at it for a while. Clean up the chart. Yeah, why we're letting these ones play out. Gold, I ain't touching right now because it's basically waiting for the dollar to do something. It's waiting for the dollar to move. It has hit a strong resistance point right here. A lot of liquidity. Grab the liquidity. You see this wick out? Boom. Let me mark this out. Sorry guys for jumping from GJ to Gold, but I just had to do it quick. I saw a comment about it. Yeah, man. Grab liquidity. It should push down from there, but it hasn't. It's accumulating. So the question is, what will happen now? Will we see some form of liquidity grab, boom, before this move, or will we just move up directly from here? It should go down and grab some liquidity before this happens, but we will see, I think, in the coming hour what happens. So we leave this one for now. We stay with our silver bullet trades and see if we can get something more there. But back to GJ. All right, so you're looking at GJ and what do you see? Damn. Yeah, man, this GJ is choppy, y'all. It's a new market for me. I'm very much of sticking to certain pairs and learn to master them. GJ is definitely not one of them, but doesn't mean that a normal technical analysis applies on this one as well. Normal smart money concept or our prosperous smart money concepts. The only thing is it's moving sideways. There's nothing happening. It's moving sideways. It's hitting its. This is on the daily time frame, of course. It's hitting this resistance level. It's in a box. Like this. That's the accumulation box. So it needs to break out of it. Let's see on the lower time frame what do we got? Liquidity, a lot of liquidity here. But then at the same time we probably got liquidity above as well. We do. Alright, so I would say, looking at this now, I would say market is coming down to clear this liquidity. And if it wants to move up, it moves up. But at least it's going to clear some of this liquidity here, which is basically what's happening right now. Too many wicks, too much sharpness, fair value gaps, everything. A little combination of everything. I'm not going to step into this market right now. Oh shit! Our Euro US dollar trade is... gone. And I say gone, I mean like it's gone. We took profit. Guys, look at this. Our silver bullet trade hit spot on. Sorry for those that got wicked out. That's the market. So now we took sell side liquidity. Boom. Closing my last position manually. That was of course because the US dollar started to pump. See what we can get with this. The US dollar is pumping crazy right now. Here's a funny thing. Look at this here. This is the US dollar right now. Boom. Look at this. Gold. Nothing. Talk about suppressed market. That's crazy, man. Gold should be really start getting moving now. The question is, where does US dollar want to pump? We got a lot of space above. A lot of liquidity above on the buy side. Let me show it in a minute. I'm just gonna prepare my charts here. That's that. Boom. All right. Right now we got, look at this. We got US dollar and gold pumping in the same time. 1 second, I'm not sure what to do. This is not supposed to be, but it is. Like this pump here, and then gold pumping in the same time. That's very unnormal. So if I say it mildly, this thing should be just dumping like crazy right now. Damn. What is going on with gold, man? This is crazy. that. It's cool. Sorry guys, just gonna modify my positions here so that I am set. I had on the eurusd trade, I had a runner, so I'm just trailing the stop loss right now. Putting my stop loss here. Boom. Retraces all the way there, all the way to that. Why exactly here is because here's the choppiness. Here's the accumulative area. So it's a lot of. It's like an order block. It's a lot of, or it is an order block. It's a lot of orders laying there. If the market passes that zone, then okay, cool. Stop loss. So I trailed my stop loss to 106.72. I put a line there so I remember it. Oh, looking risky, but it is what it is. Still in very good profit though. We smashed this trade out, definitely. Back to gold. Or sorry, I wasn't finished with GJ, but the thing is with GJ is that, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see much for it. It's going to take the liquidity here, maybe come down further, but I don't feel confident to give any good prediction on this one until I see this top broken, until I see market clearly break out this accumulative box that we inside this thing here. So, and which means it has to take these tops. So when it does that, then I'm definitely up to look at it. Right now it feels like a little bit of a gamble with it. It has created a higher high, yes, of course, but it's all the time. If you look at it, it's all the time higher highs, lower lows, higher lows. So it's breaking structure to left and right all the time. So with that said, back to gold. Gold had its wick out. Yeah, now it's starting to respect. Now we're starting to respect the dollar. Yo, Balder, talk to me. You're already in and out. Love that.
Yeah. I actually took my first silver bullet solo trading on the GJ.
Oh, you took a silver bullet on GJ. Nice, man.
Yeah. So if you can see in the chart, I found the gap.
On the 5 minute or 1 minute?
On 5 minutes.
So, wait, bum. This one or this one?
Good question. I just need to because I actually took it. Let me just try to see on the picture here.
Yeah, the change of character here.
The 5 minutes, and you have you have this small. This is below the change character.
Yeah, this one exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks. It caught my eye directly.
That one, I just jumped on it, and I waited for a bit of a drawback, and then I jumped out.
Nice, man. These in and out trades are. I'm thinking about our conversation before, Thomas. When you're a bit nervy and trying to emotionally detach yourself, these in and out trades are perfect. It's just boom, 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 done. Okay, thank you, bye.
And as you can see on in the chat here, I actually marked up it was actually order block laying at 83.228.
But still, though, the thing is like this. I probably would have jumped into this if I saw it. I thought you meant a full trade. I didn't know that you meant the silver bullet. But if I would have seen this, I probably would have jumped in also, because this is a perfect setup. It's exactly what we want to see. So
I just wrote it down to 228, and then I actually saw that my take profit was set wrong, so I took it out manually. But because I saw on my I got on my trading view, I do have the indicator called auto SR.
Okay.
That shows the support and resistance.
Okay,
so as you can see the picture in the chat, it actually shows my support and resistance, and I saw it and I was like, I don't think it's gonna fall any longer than down to where it's turning now. That's why I jumped out of that. But it was $6 and first solo silver bullet, so that was fun.
You targeted this liquidity here, which is, I think, is spot on. It's perfect. Yeah, you see, market even worked out, because this liquidity, this is the low from the Asian session. Asian session started here, so this is the low and this is the high. So you did it perfectly, man. Schoolbook example: manipulation, not distribution. Targeted the sell side liquidity here. Boom. Nice done, Thomas.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Please, I'm going to address you every time we're on the stream now. Hey, bro, do you see any silver bullet trades? You take the left side, I take the right side. We look the markets.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool.
All right, guys. I think that's it for now. These silver bullet trades has played out. Or it seems like only me caught the eurusd due to luck. I didn't have time to put the stop loss yet, so I didn't get wicked out. GBP USD ran away from us before we saw it. GJ Thomas took a beautiful silver bullet trade on this one. Nicely done. Gold, I don't want to say this, guys, but I'm in a sell on gold, but I didn't call it out because it's a very risky move. I want to see this bottom here being taken. Liquidity has already been taken, so this zone here needs to be taken, but it's a trade that I'm monitoring closely. If market starts to show signs that it doesn't want to break through and starts to climb its way up again on the 1 minute, then I'm out. With that said, guys, we are finishing the stream for today, and I will probably see you guys on the New York session, right? Have a beautiful day, and all I'm saying is peace.